sound? I seem to sound okay. Lovely. Hello world, how is everybody doing today? Freebird, I don't know how to play Freebird. I don't think I've ever actually heard the song all the way through except for maybe in like Guitar Hero. Many years ago. I could play Blackbird. Blackbird singing in a dead of night. Broken wings to fly all your life. You were only waiting. This moment to arrive. Play Don't Panic. There's nothing here to run from. 'Cause everybody here's got somebody to lean on. This is the Sparkle Horse stream. That's right. All 0 Sparkle Horse songs I know how to play. Thank you guys. How is everyone tonight? I'll take no requests, but play everything you want me to. How about that? Tell me what you want to play, and I won't play it, and then I will. I've been working on my album a little bit, fixing some of the mixing. And I came up with this little demo. Play the one with the chords and that melody. I hate that one. That one's really bad. I threw this little demo down yesterday, and it's making me want to put like interlude tracks into my album, like little minute-long interlude tracks to kind of even up the flow of it. So this is a little demo I made. made that, and I was like, I kind of want to put that in my album somewhere. The problem is, or I should say, the problem I do have is that I have a ton of these random little demos. I have like 80 of these things. So I had this chord progression from the 6th, so like 12 days ago. I just have tons of these little things. I don't know how to really, you can't really put them all into songs, but it's like if you can just get, if they work as little ideas, use them as little ideas, Time to doob it up. Light one for me, Joe Doobie. I'm working on floods prediction on a boring software called RStudio. Wish I was playing right now. Like playing instruments. Oh boy, 7 people watching. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you guys enjoyed my Elliott Smith reaction. Took me way longer to edit than usual. I don't know why. How do you play the second guitar part from that demo you just played? Well, it's a... so I play of a bar chord, the bottom 4 notes, and I let the bottom 2 notes ring out. Then just have a G, then a D, then a C, and then there's we have a B, F sharp, E, D, B, F sharp, G, E, F sharp, E, B, A, G. And then we go down into a B, A, B, D, B, E, D. I think I ended on a G like that, but it's really simple. Just a little melody on top of the... Reaction to Future Days by Can. I want to do it. Maybe I'll throw that into the next, the last free poll I do. I'm kind of torn on that one as to whether or not it'll ever get voted for. So if I throw it into the next poll and it doesn't get voted for, I might just do it of my own accord. Because I do still want to get to it. I was very intrigued by the little bit that I heard. I should do like a guess this song. Can anyone guess this? For that chord progression already. Yeah, a lot of my melodies just kind of come right from the head, or I just kind of like noodle around on the guitar and find something that sounds nice. Like that is the guitar line for the opening track on my album that's coming up. And I had this demo years ago, like 3 years ago. Have you heard Angel Olsen's new stuff? I haven't. I casually enjoy Angel Olsen. Here, allow me to hop. I will hop. I should, hold on. Hole up. Hold up. Use a little more gain. There we go. I'll stick this over here. Symmetry Grates on the Queen of Death has a great guitar arrangement. It does. It's very simple, and I can't play it. I don't know how to play it. It's like... I don't know how to do it. It's basically just like G. Try a sunny day, so I'll meet you at the Symmetry Gates. Keats and Yeats are on your side. Wow, is on mine. It's like so simple, but it's like arranged in such a unique way. It makes it so good. Lark. I'm going to try to avoid as much copyright stuff as I can, because anything that blocks the video I have to mute later, and it just takes forever for YouTube processing to mute songs on my streams. So it takes like 2 or 3 days before the stream VOD is actually up again. So I'm going to try to keep this minimal where possible. I find her very intriguing. I like this like callback thing that we're doing. It's not like, it's not like Stranger Things, which just like takes so much from the 80s, but like this reverence and homage to past genres and artists is pretty cool. I have to check this one out. All Mirrors. I don't think I'd react to it, but I'll check it out. What's that one song? She has a song that I like. I don't know. It's on an older... What is this song that I know? If I look it up on YouTube, I might get it. I'll recognize it by the music video. High Five. There it is. Have you heard of Kings of Convenience? Dude, one of my all-time favorite songs. "2425." I love that song. I cover it like all the time, just in my spare time. It's just like such a good chill song to relax to. I'm gonna drag this over here so that I may see. All right. Yo, Alex, nice Coldplay album review. Thanks. Thanks for liking my album review. When I uploaded it, it had no copyright detection, and then it manually got detected for arabesque, and I've been disputing it ever since. And I'm gonna see how much money it's made, that video. It's not a lot, but it's like, I'll be kind of upset if I don't get that money. I'm gonna take a look. It's in a book. Revenue, Everyday Life. How much has this made in its lifetime? This thing has made About 13 bucks, which is not bad for one video for me. 100. Look at this, guys. Look at this. This is what my Coldplay video is doing. We got a lot of minutes watched. It spiked right here. Average view duration, not fantastic, but it's not horrible. Views, revenue. Most people watching are male. Most people are from the United States. Although, it's quite a big chunk from other places too. It's not that, usually it's just like, but have you heard Forever Changes by Love? One of the greatest albums ever made. I don't think I've heard of that. By Love. 1967. Seems to be a big deal. No, I haven't heard of this. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. We're starting to dance for a while. Heaven can wait. Bring me good in my eyes. It's very acoustic. I always like acoustic-based kind of psychedelic stuff. Intriguing. Folk rock, psychedelic pop, baroque pop. Guys, do you like that baroque pop? I will give that, I'll check that out sometime. I'm always down for that. Love. Love by Love. Unwound, one of the best from the 90s. I've sampled that a few times on my streams before. People really want me to dive into that one. You listen to Death Grips? Mildly. Not really my thing. I don't like hip hop a whole lot. Hey, what's up? You ever got on to making a Discord? I did not. By vote of yeses or nos, would anyone want a Discord for my stuff? Post-hardcore is a bizarre genre to me. I sometimes can dial into it, sometimes I can't. In this case I can. This is such a great song. I also want to give this album a shot too. What Burns Never Returns. I don't know if I'll make a good reaction though. Nice like wave 2 post-rock song. Baroque pop, not my cup of tea. Tom McRae, Boy the Bubble Gun is a song you might dig. I love Baroque pop. Friggin' give me pet sounds all day, every day. Oh, this song. Oh, jeez. Play 5 seconds of that and the whole stream will go down. Because I'm a man listening to Tom Swift, Tim Swift, McGraw Swift song.
Welcome to the second reel. Glad that you could make it. We thought your fate was sealed. It's not what we expected. But you punch above your weight, and you're stronger than you look or could. It's time to kill the king. It's written in the scripture.
Uh-oh, what is this? What is this? It's like this like emo sounding shoegaze stuff. That's cool. Lucius. Can't find anything English about them. Interesting. Dusty Trails. I don't know if this is the live one.
We've been gone for such a long time that I'm almost afraid to go home. A long road is a long, dragged out imagination where things can go wrong. But we
Kind of a folksy country thing. Ever listen to King Crimson? I haven't really, but I'm not a huge prog rock guy. You know, Travis too. I never really listened to Travis. I know that they influenced early Coldplay, but I never listened to them. Haven't heard of Editors. Bowie. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. I need your input on this, okay? Because I've done... Well, that's an embarrassing recent searches. I've done... The Smiths, Velvet Underground, New Order, maybe one other thing, I can't remember, where I did like all the albums, you know? I want to do that with Bowie to some degree, but I don't want to start at the beginning. If I were to do like a Bowie binge, I'd need to know what and how to do it, because I don't love Bowie. I love some songs of his that I've heard, but I don't love just like, I haven't like dove into him yet and figured him out. And I want to do that. And I need you guys' help. I've heard tracks like Heroes. I like Heroes. Let me see what I have in my everything playlist that I like. That's it. That's all I've added so far. This one, I like this song. This is the last song off of Black Star, right? Yeah. Black Star is an interesting song in and of itself too. Um, so we have a lot here, obviously. I'm not planning on doing everything as well. So I have to kind of like cultivate a list, kind of curate a list. So it's like I'm not just gonna go here and begin because this apparently is not a great album. Um, we have second album, apparently a little bit better. Man Who Sold the World seems to be like kind of the beginning of that. But also you have, like big classics like Low. Like Low is considered one of the best ever. So do I start like what I did with the Smiths, where I was like, Queen is dead, bam, right out of the gate, get to know him, and then dig deeper, or do I start kind of chronologically? What do you guys think? Because you have like Low, Station to Station, um, Ziggy Stardust. Um, you have these various choices here. Start with glam stuff. Okay. Hunky Dory is the yeah. This had changes on it. Changes is okay. Um, Queen Bitch, nice. So is this kind of like a kind of glammy sort of cleaner version of Velvet Underground and Nico or something? I just don't know where to start. Um, Here, okay, we're gonna do a little something something here. Okay, let me start over here. Uh, Reaction albums. Okay, we're gonna curate a list. Okay, and you guys are gonna help me. All right, so, whoops. All right. Okay, so tell me, do we go chronological or do we jump around? What do you think? I want you guys' opinion. And we'll do a list here. So I have a chronological, I have jump around, chronological. And by chronological, I mean I would drop certain albums, I wouldn't do them. Jump around. Okay, so for everyone who's claiming I should jump around, what would you say I should start with? Like Low or Station or Ziggy or whatever else? What do you think? Uh, Ziggy, Heroes Low, Hunky Dory, or Ziggy, Ziggy. I tried Ziggy like maybe 5 years ago, and it was just so crazy I couldn't handle it. But I've since stomached the Smiths and other things that are a little more intense that my palate couldn't handle back then. So I might be ready for Ziggy. The best of, yeah. I just gonna do a compilation album, okay? The best of Hall of Fame, greatest. Ziggy, A Man Who Sold the World, Glad and Sane, Station to Station, Lone Heroes. Ziggy for Rock, Low for Artsy. See, the thing is, like, if I'm gonna do Ziggy, I feel like I should just do Hunky and or Man Who Sold the World anyway. If I'm gonna go that early, it's like this is kind of glammy, and these are glammy. So what's the big difference? Should I sample a little bit? Should I go? Should I just go? Do the one you're most curious about. I don't know what I'm most curious about is the problem, because I don't know what they're all like. Let me just get a taste of Man Who Sold the World. All the Madmen. Where's that? Where's all the Madmen? Am I not seeing it? I assume you've heard most of his single songs like Space Odyssey and Changes. If so, you could skip his first two. I've heard Changes. It was on like a pop star singing game for the PS2 that my siblings had, and they always made fun of that song because it sounded so silly. They were punk fans, so they like Rancid and Social Distortion. So I don't think that glam David Bowie went over well with them. But I never disliked it. I just didn't understand it at the time. So Changes is okay. I haven't been able to enjoy anything off of Space Odyssey, but it's been a long time. So we're gonna go back. Okay. So off of The Man Who Sold the World. Oh, I see. Okay. So I'll listen to this for real quick.
Day after day, they send my friends away to mansions cold and grey, to the far side of town, where the thin men stalk the streets, while the sane stay underground. Day after day, they tell me I can go, they tell me I can blow.
So this is like, just about as wild as some of what I've heard off of Ziggy, but I feel like, yeah, there's really no other better starting point. Like in terms of like easy to digest, because some of his later stuff, like Heroes, is a little more straightforward. So it's like if I'm going to start with the early glam stuff, I'm gonna have to be able to get ready to stomach it. All right. Life on Mars and Much is great. Starman for Ziggy. Okay, I'll play Starman. Jeez. Ziggy and Hunky Dory, if you like them, then Man of the World, Aladdin Sane, and Diamond Dogs. Let's Dance. I've heard Modern Love, which is alright. I don't love it, but it's interesting. See, my issue is, like, I don't want to react to Ziggy Stardust as my first thing and be like the same way I felt with The Queen is Dead and then everyone dislikes it. It's like I want to be able to like get a good lead up to Ziggy Stardust, but I don't know how to do that. If I should do it front to back or back to front. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. We're gonna do chronological, okay? That's what I'm feeling. We will start with The Man Who Sold the World. If I start with Man Who Sold the World, should I do Hunky Dory or should I skip it and go to Ziggy? Or should I have the Hunky Dory lead in, or is it just more of the same? Are they similar? Are they different? This one looks a little rockier. This one looks a little poppier. What do you think? It's a must. It's much better than The Man Who Sold the World. Okay, so I will add that on. Kinks type pop album. Okay. Now, is that a good lead in to do Ziggy next? Should I just go right into Ziggy Stardust? You should do Master of the World. We can do it. Ziggy, Aladdin. Skip Pinups, go to Diamond. Skip Young Americans, go to Station. Do Low, do Heroes. Do Lodger. Scary Monsters. And then just go all the way to Black Star. Okay. So you guys think I should? Yeah, it's pretty good. Maybe go from the Man Who Sold the World into Ziggy. People say to do Hunky, so I'll include Hunky. It's okay. From Ziggy, should I do Aladdin Sane at all? What do you guys think? Yes, hell yes. More glam, more rock. Okay. Yes, for sure. Okay. Okay, now what's next? What's after Aladdin? Is Pinups worth anything? It doesn't look like it. Is Diamond Dogs worth anything? Looks like it, maybe. Young Americans? What's this? Looks decent. Across the Universe cover. So, okay. After Aladdin Sane, we have Diamond Dogs. Diamond Dogs is good. You like soul? You like jazz? Diamond Dogs and Young Americans is soul. Okay. So just everyone tell me what the next album after Aladdin is I should do. Dogs, Americans, or Station? Also, I have no idea when I'm going to do this. Maybe I'll start the next year with something like this. I don't know. Maybe I'll just begin my David Bowie binge as my non-poll albums. Just go right to Station, huh? Okay, I'll do that. Some people say Diamond. Thing is, I'm trying to get the best trajectory, but also not waste my time. So I can always come back for things. I'm okay with that because there's a lot here. And then, so obviously Low. And then Heroes. Is Heroes good? Heroes worth doing? Seems to be the case. Yeah, I'll do Heroes. Yes, okay. Now, what after this? Anything at all? What's after Heroes? That's worth my time. Lodger seems okay. Scary Monsters looks interesting. Lodger is alright. Scary Monsters. I don't want things that are just okay. If I'm going to do this chronological thing, I just want like the best that are worth my time on the journey, and then I'll go back for lesser things. Scary Monsters. Yeah, everyone seems to say skip Lodger for now, so I'll go Scary Monsters. This, how many are on here right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 so far. Jeez. Gateway album, really? Post-punk experimental, interesting. Okay. So Let's Dance seems to be kind of a divisive one a little bit. Then after that, it seems like people don't really care. Jeez. Oh, man. But Black Star seems to be well received. Very well received. I've heard the track Black Star in the last one. So, okay. What do you guys think? Is that a good list? Good comprehensive list? Okay, good. That's what's what, 9 albums. So what I'll do is I'll do this list, and then if there's any like era of his discography that I liked, I'll go back and do stuff around the albums I heard. It's like if I love Man Who Sold the World more than anything or whatever it might be, I'll be like, okay, I'll go to that specific one and listen to earlier or later ones around it that I didn't hear. So, cool. We have a list, ladies and gentlemen. We have a list. I've been meaning to get to asking you guys because I just like, I don't know. I don't know. Am I the only one who, the Labyrinth soundtrack, that doesn't think that Let's Dance is a... This plays at work. And I don't like it very much. Let's Dance. It doesn't seem that incredible to me. Maybe I'm just not, maybe I'm just not the guy. Buddha of Suburbia. Okay, guys. I also need... Do I have Morrissey on here? I don't. I need to pick a Morrissey album to throw on. Someone showed me... What song was it? From your arsenal. Seasick Yet Still Docked. And this song kind of like stopped my fear that Morrissey wouldn't be good for me. Because like my concern was like, okay, I've heard Paul and John split and them do their own thing. And it's like they're not as good as when they're together, obviously. And I've heard more Johnny Marr's solo stuff. And it's like, so Morrissey, I kind of figure like I know what Morrissey's going to sound like. I've heard a couple of his tracks on YouTube. I'm just like, I'm not that interested in his solo stuff. But then someone recommended this song to me. And it kind of calmed my fear a little bit. Like it probably imitates Johnny Marr a little bit. And I'm like, okay, maybe I can do this. It's not quite the Smiths, but it's more Morrissey. I'll chive. So, my question is, which do I begin with? Because he jumps right out of the Smiths with Viva Hate. Which, dude, this 97 re-release cover, holy crap. Is Viva Hate a good... you say Vahal, which is what, the third? Fourth. 94. Someone else says Viva Hate. Viva Hate is good. I don't know. Which, okay, everyone say which Vauxhall. Vauxhall? Vauxhall. Everyone say all of the Morrissey albums I should listen to. I assume Viva Hate, Your Arsenal, and Vauxhall will be on there. Are there any others? Those three? Ah, yes, look at this long Smithian song title. Oh, man, look at that. Look at that, man. So the thing is, like, if I do three of them, then I'll just do them in order. You know what I mean? I'll do Viva, Arsenal, and Vauxhall. Is there anything on here I should take off that I've heard? Yes, either or. I always find it bizarre that Morse got more chart success than the Smiths. Is that so? Maybe it was like a posthumous thing because, like, when did Johnny Marr start making solo music? 2003 was his first solo thing. He did the was the next thing he was involved with. So he didn't really have his own like persona to kind of bust out of the Smiths with. He kind of laid it low a little bit. I think that's why. Because like in the aftermath of the Smiths, everyone's like, I want more, and it's like Morrissey, there he is, go get him. So I think that makes sense to me. Quarry was the album that reignited his career, so maybe that. Quarry. You are the quarry. Ooh, intriguing. Oh, someone doesn't want rumors on the list. You are the quarry is worthwhile. England Shake. Yeah, I want to get to that one as well. He worked with Modest Mouse. He did. He was technically a band member during that one album that has a really long title. The ship just sank and we've always been sinking. We were dead before the ship even sank. Yeah, he contributed this guitar line. Dude, Johnny Marr is like the music version of Ryan Seacrest. He just appears everywhere. Oh, usually when a musician starts to get jowls is when you can stop listening. You know, that's a very good rule to live by. That's a very good rule to live by. If you guys haven't noticed, you can kind of see like the trajectory of things I listen to and me adding the tracks I like from the albums as I listen to them. It's kind of funny. Oh, in case you guys didn't notice, I have a new backing track that I'm going to rotate in and out of my videos by City Girl, who I messaged and was very kind to let me use their music. Apparently none of this music is in the copyright thing on YouTube, so I can just play this all I want. Regardless, whether you like Stevie Nicks, Rumors isn't essential listen to anyone for just how well known it is. That's kind of how I feel about it. It's like I might not like it a whole lot. I kind of enjoyed what I've heard of Dreams, but I want to listen to it. Do you like Mercury Rev? Never heard of Mercury Rev. Morrissey albums did really well. Dipped late 90s, but You Are the Quarry literally put them back on the map. Irish Blood, English Heart. You hear it just by having on the radio. Have you listened to Sun Kill Moon? I have. Check this out. My Everything playlist. There we go. Couple. Gym-wise. Ben's My Friend is a great track too. I'm really excited to get to Red House Painters though, because I just clicked on him and I clicked on the top song, which is on the album I'm going to listen to. And within 5 seconds, I was like, I am really excited for that one. That's right up my alley. Deserters song. Wow, everyone is saying the same thing. Is it going to be the most popular one? No. Guys, it's not even on the top 10. Who the hell do you think you are? Your indie is who you are. Well, where is it? Deserters song? I could just search for it. That would honestly be faster. Oh, you mean the album? Okay, my bad. So, uh, best slowcore band? That could be true. I don't know. I haven't heard really any of them, but I love me some Low, and I love me some Slow Dive. Would Slow Dive be considered slowcore? No, they're not slowcore. So yeah, I really love Low though. Um, any guilty pleasure bands? There's some on my list here. I have a soft spot for a couple Mika songs. You guys remember this album from 2007? Yeah, I don't really love it, but for some reason I'm just like, I don't know. Keen maybe? I like Keen and Coldplay and The Fray were like some of my early influencing bands before I got into Radiohead. So there is some Keen on here that honestly I should probably be taking off at some point. Where is it even? Keen. I don't know, but it's like this song is played to death, but there's like some songs that I kind of enjoy. Frog Prince. I actually got introduced to Keen by my sister, who had heard a song off of the OC soundtrack, Walnut Tree. Which is probably one of the better Keen songs. But yeah, that's probably like as much as I have in terms of really embarrassing stuff, if you're not including Coldplay. Oh gosh, everyone's talking so fast. I always ask myself if there's a single American who has ever heard The Wedding, President James, or Teenage Fan Club. You always ask yourself? You should ask yourself something different. On that album, they are similar to Belle and Sebastian. Mercury Rev, Grace Kelly, Boredom's Vision, Creation, New Sun, Crazy Jet. Holy crap. Mine's Early Fish before I started noodling. Love your reaction to Dream. Love to your reaction to the dreaming. Well, I will be doing the New Order Substance collection next, part 1 and 2, because it's a long one. Although I have to let you guys know, I've heard a fair amount of these. I've heard Ceremony. I've heard Temptation. I've heard Blue Monday. Obviously, I've heard the shorter version of The Kiss. I've heard the other version of Subculture. Heard State of the Nation. Heard probably this version of Bizarre Love Triangle. And I've heard a version of True Faith. But disc 2. On disc 2, I've heard nothing. I've heard The Beach, which is an instrumental version of Blue Monday, but none of the others here. So a lot of disc 2 is going to be unknown to me, but I've heard like a third or a half, 2/5 of 3/5, 2.5/5. No, that's just half again of the first half, so be warned. Medicine Bottle is a great song from the debut album, which is probably their best album. Listen to the new MGMT song that just came out. It's good. I haven't. I'm not a big MGMT fan, but let's see what we got in the afternoon. I love Blue Monday. Dong 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 dong. MGMT is one of those bands from the mid 2000s that just managed to survive artistically. Meanwhile, who boy. He's the only band member left. What does that say about the band? Oh, and all of these long ass titles, where are they? Ugh. Ugh, look at these titles. Ugh. You think you're an emo math rock band? Who the hell do you think you are? Who are your favorite American songwriters? Dude, what kind of a question is that? It's a good question. I don't know. When you say American, I think of, people like Neil Young. No. Um, like, do I have it added him fairly recently, or was it a while ago? Oh, come on. You've got to be on here. Towns Van Zandt. Um, his rendition of Poncho and Lefty off of Heart-Worn Highways? Heart-Worn Highways. Where is it? Come on. I didn't have it on there. Like, when you say American, I think of this. That's good stuff. I don't know. There's nothing like specifically like American about some of the American songwriters I've heard. It's like I love Beach House, but I don't know if that like qualifies as like American, you know? Um, Chet Atkins is real fun. Like I think of like American genres and then the best people I like in those genres. Not necessarily like people who just happen to be American because as a real like Beach House and Velvet Underground have very little to do with each other, but they're both American, so only good part of that Panic at the Disco song is the pre-chorus. It sounds like Mr. Bungle. I remember seeing a video of Brendan Urie singing Panic by the Smiths. I didn't sleep for weeks. Oh no. Oh no. Panic at the Disco by the Smiths. I remember you saying you don't particularly care for punk music. Would you ever react to The Clash? Probably not. Just because I don't want to make people mad. Like, I don't want to react. Like, should I stay or should I go? It's not my thing. It almost seems like proto rock to me, where it's like, I just don't find it interesting. And that's going to make a lot of people upset, but it's like, I remember when I first watched Citizen Kane, and I was like, really? This is considered like the best movie ever? And then I realized, like, oh, it's like the first movie of its kind. But because I've seen dramas like it since, it's just it revolutionized the genre. And so when I hear like early punk music like that, like should I stay or should I go? I'm just like, it's like at the time it probably meant a lot and people really connect to it. But it's like for me, there's very little there. Guy Clark's Keepers album sometime. He ran with Van Sant back from the day. Really? Guy Clark. Man Clark. Keepers.
She's standing at the window, her face to the glass. This is the first song I ever wrote that I kept.
Okay. Even better, Brendan Urie when he covered Karma Police and the fans thought it was his song. Oh, good lord. Don't say words like that, please. Ugh. What should I do? What should I do? So many songs, so much to see. I'm not opposed to doing multiple. What do I have on here? I have just the roller coaster one. I'm not opposed to doing other albums of theirs. I just want to definitely do this one, and if I really like it, I'll do more. I'm expecting to really like it though. Oh, how dare you say that? My favorite Nirvana song. Unplugged. Unplugged. Let's just read all of the Blue Monday Wikipedia. Want to do that? That sounds like fun. There's so many mixes of it too. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Ah. Savages, she will. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right. There, you got your 10 seconds. Hmm. All right, what'd you all say? Nick Drake is a great singer-songwriter. That's right. He was English though, right? 5 suggestions: Charlatans, UK, James, Wedding Present, Jesus and the Mary Chain. I am doing Jesus and the Mary Chain. Where is it? I have it somewhere. Right here. I should probably put that in my definitely because I am actually going to for sure do that. I have a Mercury Rev album in here. Weird. And I have this one too. Man, from old streams where people recommended things to me. Okay. What about Sonic Youth? I have. Where is it? Daydream Nation on here. Lapty Neck Club Mic Mix. I like Slow Dive, right? Try Luna Roja. Luna Roja. First, I need to do this lap T thing. Lap T neck. Club mic? What am I... Is this it? What am I... What are you doing to me? It's on YouTube. Oh, okay. Luna Roja. Soda Stereo. Sorry, I don't speak Italian. Just kidding. Ben's B-sides versus the Bens. Ooh, hot takes. My gosh. Blue Man is Time of Temptation. Bizarre Love Triangle is the best. I think Bizarre Love Triangle is the best. It's the best new wave song I've ever heard. That's for sure. My favorite. You guys want to know my favorite New Order song? This might surprise you. This might surprise you. All day long. I just love every phase of this song. It's so good. Jeff Buckley, Nick Drake, Elliott Smith, My Holy Trinity. That's a good trinity to have. Anyone listening to the new Duster album? Have you heard Galaxy 500? I've reacted to their first 2 albums on here, actually. They were among my first ones. Primal Scream. Ridiculously Good Club Mix. You heard it. I see. Soda. Heard of Montreal? Yeah, I think so. Not of Monsters and Men. I don't know anything about Montreal. A little bit of indie pop. Ooh. Quite a lot here. Is there like a specific of Montreal album that's just like the best thing in the world? Satanic Panic? Uh, Good grief. So many people. So many people are talking. Thoughts on Bright Eyes? Not super into Bright Eyes. I don't love the vocal delivery a lot, but the music is pretty good. Um, what are your opinions on the likes of Prince, Blondie, Tori Amos, and Bjork? I haven't listened to Prince much. Blondie, I only know Heart of Glass. Tori Amos, don't know. Bjork, not super into her vocal delivery. Thoughts on Sparkle Horse? I've heard one song. Actually, I've heard multiple songs, but I never like lingered for very long, so I don't remember any of them. Sparkles. I've heard Piano Fire. This album is really intriguing to me. This Dark Night of the Soul one. Um, I've tried some songs off of this one, and I never really got into it. Nine Inch Nails ever come up on your radar? A little bit. I considered doing Downward Spiral, but I don't know yet. You should check out band Wolf Alice if you haven't already. Really great stuff. Wolf Alice. That's interesting. Hmm. Grunge. Oh no. Look away. Look away. Hissing Fire is the most popular. Do you prefer early or mid period REM? I prefer no REM because I haven't heard much of them. So glad you're going to do Let England Shake. I'm going to. It's a disgusting listen in a good way, of course. That's sort of why I'm kind of apprehensive. Pixies inspired Kurt Cobain. I love them too. Oh. Oh. I think there's a song I missed. Ave Maria. Oh, this album has come up before. Like this one? Do you guys have me listen to this? It's like a neoclassical thing? Yeah. Wild. I have heard several Pixies songs. They're all the typical ones you would expect, though. There you go. Those are the ones I like that I've heard. I like Leonard Cohen. I was just listening to him like a couple days ago, actually. I haven't heard much, though. On his earlier albums. Oh, this one's supposed to be a big deal, right? Songs of Love and Hate. The Partisan. I like The Partisan. Doom, boom. Doom, boom.
Come over to the window, my little darling.
My Tom Waits video was very divisive. People were like, "Why didn't you like Rain Dogs?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? Why do you think I didn't like it?" His first album is fantastic. Songs. Doolittle defined alternative rock in the 80s. That seems to be the case for sure. Firecracker. Yellow Magic Orchestra. Not, oh no, Naughty Boys. What is this? What is this? What have you done? Why have you done this to me? You guys trolling me? I would play something off of this just because I love it so much, but this will like get my whole video blocked. I'll play the tiny bit at the end. There we go. That's all I need. That's all I need to get through the day. I have listened to the Avalanches. I listened to all of. Was it Since I Left You? Is that the name of it, or is that the first track? I can't remember. I listened to all of that back in the day. It's a nice little album. Laura, do you like? Let me back up a little bit, guys. You guys are just talking so much like Wilco. I do like Wilco. Something from Summer Teas 2. Laura Marling is worth your time. Scary and Posh. Uh-oh. Don't say that to me. Don't say that.
Watching pictures of past lovers at his side. Stood at the table where she sat and removed his hat.
I can only stomach so much of like the quick flighty female vocals. Like Courtney Barnett is about as close as I can get. This is a great song.
You said we should look out further. I
Guess it wouldn't hurt us. Thoughts on Joanna Newsom? I'm gonna do Yes and Have One on Me. A little scared because they're long, but I want to try to get into her more. No dirty talk. No innuendo, I promise. She was 16 when she wrote Ghost. Dang. Ain't Crime and Unwound's albums are the best post-hardcore albums. Big Eye Bender is perfect. Bruh. What do you guys think? What are you thinking? What are you thinking, guys? What are you thinking? Chinese spa music, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Rodrigo just sending it up, man. Elders Harding just too weird. A little bit. I don't have a problem with anyone who enjoys music of that type. It's just like I'm very picky. Beach House is one of my favorite bands, and it's a female singer, and it's I don't like I can only stomach so much of like the small, quirky, quick, kind of flighty, like Feist is as about as of intense of a quirky female vocalist as I can get, but it's like a very like brooding, swelling, intense female vocalist like Beach House is. I'm good with that. Oh, that opening track on Relationship of Command. Melt Banana. Uh-oh. Are you guys gonna... Oh, no. What is this? What is this? Yeah, that's correct. I am not a metal man at all. Closest thing to metal I've ever gotten is Death Heaven, and I don't even like Death Heaven. But Irresistible is an incredible track. Dirty Beaches! Oh, yeah. The Lord knows best. He was in a band. What band was he in? His name was like Alex Zihalhum. Alex Hungtai. What was he in? I thought he was in a band. Or he helped in a band. Oh, he was playing with David Lynch's son. Part of the group Trouble. Played sax in the scene. That's what I was thinking of. Thanks, Twin Peaks, for putting me onto the Chromatics. Like me, a little bit of Chromatics. Not a lot, but a little bit. Also, Ruth Radelet is like the most like perfect looking woman in the world. It's not even like I'm not even saying I'm attracted to her. I'm just saying it's a fact. There's a normal version. Do you have normal version? I like their cover of I'm on Fire. This is really good. Awooga, awooga. Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? Really good. I'd almost argue an improvement, but I won't go that far. Listen to any other albums by Godspeed. I have heard Godspep. What's your favorite Godspep album? I haven't listened to all of F sharp, A sharp, Infinity, sadly. I want to. I just haven't gotten around to it. I haven't felt depressed enough. I love this album. This is a good album too. I listen to this one on occasion. It's a little more disjointed, but it has great composition. I tried this one and I didn't get into it, and I have not tried either of their last two. Slow Riot's a decent one too. I like Slow Riot. But Another Sunday. On here. Another sunny day, I should say. No. You should all be murdered. Is this the Smiths 2? Smiths version 2? Wow. Harvey Williams. What's been going on, Hardly Williams? Hardly knew him, Williams. Neil Cicerega. Very good. Very good. You've been watching The Watchmen? I have not. I'm not super into comic book stuff. Lisa Hannigan's a lovely lady with a lovely voice, plays a lovely guitar just working out there. Lisa Hannigan, is that solo artist or just someone?
Who drained the spirits from the jar?
Yeah, I can't do it. Oh, the Frames. Where you been? They haven't come out with an actual album since 2008. And my boy Glenn here is just doing who the hell knows what. How is he making enough money to live? Broken Social Scene. Do I have that on the list? Yeah, I do. Possibly. Mr. Bungle. I feel like someone had me listen to Mr. Bungle before. and I did not know how to take it. California. Pink cigarette. What would you call Mr. Bungle? What? Am I looking at the same thing? Wait, so within the course of 4 years, they just made something completely different? What? They're just all over the place? Musical chameleons, huh? Kind of like Ween. A little bit of Ween. I wonder if I go to Mr. Bungle, will Ween show up on this side? No. That's what Mike Patton is. Kishi? Kishibashi? 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 What? Whom? I've listened to any Karen song before. I skimmed through Future Days on a stream. I don't know who had me do it, but that's what made me want to listen to it, because before I had very little interest. Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand. If you guys want to follow me on Spotify, you can do it. I won't stop you. I won't stop you from following me if you want to do that. Why do I have some of these? I don't even listen to some of these anymore. Random post-rock thing. I updated it like a few months ago. Recommendations. Oh yeah. Things, gay music for a gay friend. Whoops. Can't find your username. You got me, bro? You got me? Are you follow me now? Oh my gosh. I found you. I found you. What's going on, man? Oh no. Oh no, are you sad now that I'm showing you to the world? This is really some really quality. I like these I like these playlists. I wish I could be this funny, but I can't. Sleep Fallout style. I like these playlists of like 1 to 3 songs. That's really good. Help Hide and Return. Incredible. I don't know, first. Okay. All right, there's your first playlist, buddy. Very good. Well, you did that like earlier in the year. Have you been very new? What are all these playlists? And you made them all this year? Ambien. Amazing. Amazing. Shout out to the guy who likes Richard Dawson. Oh yeah, we got a little bit of peasant in here, huh? No Soldier though. Where's Soldier? New Wave. This is your New Wave playlist? The new is on, so this Interpol song is on your New Wave playlist. Feel Good. I don't mean to be dissecting you, but I just find this very amusing. I like these tiny, tiny playlists. It's pretty good. Meanwhile, I'm over here with just like, bleh. I have my everything playlist that has all the music I enjoy. I have my low key playlist for when I just want to chill a little bit. This is something I made a long time ago, 2 years ago, for songs that I think have just great climaxes to them. I made this 3 years ago. Added to it recently. But new Richard Dawson, dude. Jogging, it's an amazing track. I have a playlist of nearly 550 hours or so. This one is up to 98 hours. Where do you stand on Beck? I never was into him very much. Even like Odelay, I tried Odelay and I'm just like, I don't enjoy it a whole lot. Nothing against it though. Do you like the band Big Thief? I listened to one Big Thief song on a previous stream. It was okay. Beirut. Oh, I'm tired. I'll probably end the stream here in a sec, guys. What has Wild Nothing been up to recently? Whoa!
You're so sweet, thank you.
You're so sweet. Indigo.
We'd like to play one more song for you tonight.
Thanks. Well, guys, I think this is the end of the line. It's been a nice stream. I hope to do more soon. I will get to the New Order reaction as soon as I can. Taking it slow this month. So, wait, you need my reaction? Okay, that'll be the last one I do. That'll be the last one I do. Homewrecker's the last song, guys. Homewrecker. By what? Converge? Why do you have to do me like this? After a stream full of like, man, I love these dream pop tunes, and you're like, dude, we gotta give him a Converge song. Thank you, everyone. Oh yeah, I should add. Wait, do I have it on here? Downward Spiral. I thought I did. Maybe I don't. The Downward Spiral by the Nine and the Nails. There. I guess you can scrap Converge off that list, huh? Well, it wasn't on there to begin with, so take that. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope to stream again soon. Thank you for subscribing, liking, watching my videos. You're all fantastic. Stay tuned for Substance.